Okay, I originally did not think I was going to record this because this is a demo. If you don't know, there's a whole ARG behind this. I would explain all of it, or not all of it, I would explain some basics of it, but I really don't want to. I just want to continue what I was doing. So I'm going to start over from the beginning of this because as I was playing, I was like, man, this feels like an entire game currently, and it's doing some stuff that well, you'll see as we get into it. So I'm going to start recording this. I also do have some food here. I might eat as I'm playing. I'll try and mute my mic when I, do. But let me make sure I am recording. I'm not going to be recording in the window of this for a reason that, again, you will see later. So I'm going to restart. I was about like 30 minutes in, but I want to I want to record this. So
Welcome, little farmer. Farmer Teri is in dire need of your help. You need to restore the farm to its former glory. It's important that all life on the farm is protected, from animals to plants to the children who visit. We care greatly for you all. On the farm, there are rules you must follow.
There's rules? Well, I guess we can't have fun without being safe.
That's right. Let's make everyone happy now, shall we?
I think we can do that.
okay, I will actually explain a little bit, just a teeny bit. For anyone who doesn't know, this is based off an ARG, and the premise of that ARG is that there's a cult that was kidnapping children and brainwashing them. And there was two characters, Debbie and Simon, who fell in love and tried to break away from that cult, but one of them didn't get away, which was Simon. And they had a child, and that child is now seemingly being lured back in with this game here, which is an in-story game. So, yeah, that's the briefest explanation I can give. Nightmind has two wonderful videos on the story that is out currently with this. And this demo released like about a week ago, I think, somewhere around there, maybe a month. I'm not sure. It was pretty recently. And so I decided to play it today, and that's why I'm here now.
Children are at their best when they're happy. It is our duty to provide them with the best things in life, after all. Besides, children best behave when they have something they truly like.
What do kids like? I know I like something sweet.
I forgot to say, Teri is the cult leader. So every time you hear the name Teri, just know that's the leader. You can continue eating my fucking food.
You have obtained sugar.
I was craving something sweet.
You cannot eat the sugar, but you are permitted to purchase one of Farmer Teri's candy apples from the gift shop instead. Farm equipment works best when it works just right. It is our duty to make sure nothing breaks down, after all. Besides, the equipment works best when it can power on even in the darkest of nights.
Isn't it dangerous to do farm work at night?
I'm not gonna lie. That scare got me the first time. It's not even a good scare. It's just a scare. Well, it is a good scare, but Not an actual scare, that's what I meant. It's done well. This section, I will say, is a little... Forgot about that. This section, I remember, is a little odd with finding where these little jars are and then where the little things are. So for the full game, I feel like that needs a change. With just like better direction for stuff like this. Excuse me.
Animals are at their best when they're taken care of. It is our duty to keep the animals from getting out, after all. Besides, animals will never leave if you give them something that makes them so happy.
Oh, I would hate for an animal to get loose on our water.
Again, wish I had my raw reactions to these.
You have obtained animal food. Please do not ingest this food. It's not allowed for humans.
I'm a cat, and even I know it doesn't taste good.
Didn't get to see that the first time. I only saw or heard the noise with it.
The crops are at their worst when the weeds begin to grow. We cannot let the weeds taint our succulent harvests, after all. Besides, if the weeds are removed from the garden, all life will be safe from harm.
He holds the child's hand and brings him into the sleepy garden. Uncle, Where are we going? He struck the disobedient claws that aimed to stop his fate. I have done wrong, and I must atone. He holds up his hands and prepares for the final act. You are going to the forest, and will waken anew. Not sure exactly what that means for the story fully, but Isaac Miller, 8 years old. Missing since April 17th, 2025? Huh. Ah. You didn't appear there during my first playthrough. You appeared around that corner up top. Excuse me. Protect the nursery. Now, I don't know about you, but with the police and this being a nursery, and the fact that in the ARG there's a flower that is very dangerous to consume, that is very clearly being fed to children, I'm kinda concerned about what that means there. The child breathes his last breath. The flowers begin to bloom. I know your faith, for now I know that you fear God. Flowers.
entry detected. Please evacuate immediately.
Now, there's an interesting thing here.
You really can't turn back now.
Yeah, man. Yeah. They really genuinely know how to build up tension here. Oh. I didn't have that happen before. That wrench is fucking tiny. Holy shit. They do genuinely know how to build up tension so well here.
Don't be afraid. I'm always watching you.
Not sure if that gives me much more comfort. Now here comes the fun part. This game adds screenshots to your fucking computer and plays the Steam sound effect. And I don't know if you noticed before, that door was ajar. I tried not to focus on it, but that was ajar. Very slightly, if you go back and look. So there is an invisible wall here, by the way. You can't jump off.
This place looks pretty boring.
I had another conversation with Teri. It always goes like this. I give him a script, he rewrites it to be horrific. I try to change it, and he rejects my version. His stories have gotten worse. The kids can't keep watching this. It's not good for them. We always have this talk, but this time, it was different. He said our talks make him feel like he's a father telling his son to eat vegetables. He put his hand on my shoulder and told me he's not torturing me, but helping me. He made this joke about how I need to grow big and strong soon to help him out. I didn't understand what he meant. He told me something great will happen soon, something that will need my help. He tightened his grip for a moment, then left. What is he trying to do?
I hope you don't grow up to become a boring adult with a boring office job.
Not sure what these are from. I assume it's some mythology, but I'm not really sure, honestly. Teri came to my desk today and told me a story. He said it was a story from his childhood. I forgot this man was a child once, an innocent young boy who could probably do no wrong. The story was about a young farmer trying to feed his animals. When the animals were plump, they'd be slaughtered and shared with a small village nearby. However, the grass was dry, and no amount of water could grow food for the animals. The animals were thin and died within days. The villagers began to starve, and some would not make it through the nights. The farmer thought for a long time, and realized there was something he could give. He went to the village and gave the leader his sickle. He asked to be cut open so his meat could feed the villagers and his blood to seep into his crops. The villagers cut him open and ate his remains. With his blood, they poured onto his crops. Within days, the crops began to bloom and produce fruit and vegetables. I never heard a children's story like that. I asked him where he learned it, but he wouldn't answer. He told me that it wasn't important, but the lesson, what was truly mattered. A lesson he was preparing to enact. A lesson where one person's selflessness will bring joy to the rest. What is he gonna do?
Where are you?
Now, this is a section ahead that I have not gone to. Not quite here, but in a bit. Yet another screenshot. And this is the section I haven't gone past. I feel sick. I can't stop my hands from shaking, but I need this to be known. I can't keep this all in my head. I need to know it was real. Teri took me to the barn after our script editing. He opened one of the boxes and revealed a set of old-looking knives. He made them himself and carefully swiped one across his finger. Even with the gentlest touch, he began to bleed. It made him giddy. Then he opened the cellar and took me down. A giant stone laid in the middle of the room. I could just see the meat hooks hanging on the walls. I asked him why he brought me to the slaughter hall. He let out the biggest laugh I've ever heard from him. He was on the verge of tears and needed a minute to calm down. That room isn't for animals. It's a new project he's trying. Something that has to do with that boy, Isaac. A project where the selflessness of one will benefit us all. What the fuck is he gonna do? You weren't down here when I was up there. Also, I think I missed a note because there was a boy that was being looked after, in a way, by Teri, called Isaac. I don't know why, I can't remember if I read it here or not, but I found it in my original playthrough. And then yeah, this is where I haven't gone to. Oh, maybe it was that one? I'll check it out in a second. To kind of rush through this section. Okay, the power is now on, but one second, this one. Yeah, it was this one I missed. Okay. Teri was teaching the younger kids the basics of gardening. I hate the teachers for letting him get so close to the kids. He saw me and asked for help getting some supplies from the barn. I should have said no. I followed him into the barn and something caught my eye. There were some wooden boxes in the corner near the cellar. He saw me looking at them and told me he'd show me what's inside later. He wanted it to be private. We brought out the supplies and I offered to help with the lesson. Teri told me I should get back to making some scripts. I didn't want to cause a scene in front of the kids, so I did as told. As I left, I noticed Teri was watching one boy in particular. I think his name was Isaac? He was a Spitfire, but a kind kid. Teri had this weird smile while watching him. Why was he looking at him like that? Excuse me. Oh yeah, that was the one I missed. Completely forgot it was there, because I wanted to get to all the levers. Is that suit still there? No. It is gone again.
Oh, I think we're getting closer. Oh, we're almost there.
I need to find him. I have to get him out of here. I think I could sneak him through the front later tonight, but where would he go after that? He can't stay in the woods by himself. How do I get him out of here? After the runners come back, I can take a car. I'll drive him to town. Maybe we could take him to the police? His mother has to be looking for him, right? Fuck, I don't even know his last name. Maybe they'll just know by a wanted poster or something. Teri's coming. I need to find Isaac.
Right behind you.
Ah, so you are. So you are. Oh. Oh. These are my friend's profile pictures. I was wondering why I was seeing Homestuck. These are my friend's profile. You did fucking not. You did fucking not. Oh my god. Okay, that's fake, I can tell. This is where we came back from. Okay. Fucking adding images to my fucking to a text document, or not text document, but to my documents folder for your game, that's one thing, but you used my fucking actual desktop. That is unreal. Genuinely unreal. Dr. Sarah? Kids Media Workshop. Subject to displaying new behaviors, also observation period 1 to 7 days. New behaviors after playing the game for approximately 7 days. Subject believes Elliot is trying to talk to them through unusual ways. As reported on day 2, subject described odd visual glitches within the game. When the team tried to replicate these glitches, however, they were unable to recreate what the subject saw. Subject now believes these are messages for only them to see. Today, subject expressed frustration at blank. Interviewed, subject believes that Elliot is blank game in the real world. Subject has expressed a need to go to the park within the game to meet Elliot. When a member of the team told them they could not go to the park, subject blank. Subject had not shown such intense emotion in previous experience. Subject would beg the team to take them to the park to meet Elliot. That's all blanked. Subject is unable to distinguish between reality and fiction and anticipates some more special signs from Elliot. All blanked. Outcome is desirable. Team to report their findings to, I assume that says Teri. Fuck me, how long does this go on? And that's said in a good way, because I am... It's justified that it goes on this long, but damn. I still can't believe it took my fucking desktop. Oh.
Wow, I wonder who lives here.
You, I assume.
Hello? Tolly?
Ah. So that was... Yeah, oh my god. Well, that was fucking insane. Yeah, no wonder there's a streamer mode. I wonder what that changes. Probably something with the desktop, I assume. Oh my god. Well, that was the demo for Giggleland, Teri's Vegetable Patch. If you haven't seen the ARG itself, Again, I would suggest watching Nightmine's videos on it, because it is a wonderful experience. It's mascot horror taken to a realm where mascot horror hasn't really gone in recent years. It's really good. And with that, I'm going to... excuse me. I'm gonna end this off here. I'm actually really fucking excited for the full game now. I wasn't sure of how it would play out, but yeah, I don't have any doubts now. I'll see y'all later.